I'm Sara Dixon.
And I'm Brian Fry, and we just bought our house using Coldwell Banker. What started the whole process was my fiancée, Sara. I was living in my first house after she had moved in with me, and she decided that it was about that time to maybe get something a little bit bigger. The house that I moved into originally was my first home, and I didn't know how the whole process went. I bought the house during the upswing in real estate 6 years ago and was afraid of what I was going to be able to get out of the house, whether or not I was upside down on it. And so we listed our house with Greg on a referral from my brother. At first we just met with Greg. He went over kind of the basics of where he thought the house was and what he thought needed to be done. Was very honest and straightforward with us, and next thing I knew it was listed, and before we knew what was even going to happen, it was sold a week later. Greg took the time to answer all of my small mundane questions and walked me through everything, and I would recommend him to anyone that is looking for an honest, straightforward realtor that's going to have their best interests in mind.
And he listens. I mean, I think I had the conversation with you a few times that I think, based on our picks, he got a really good idea, especially of what I was comfortable with in a house. And, he would, if we had some that were on the potential or things that he knew about the house that we maybe didn't, and he said, I don't even really think that one is really up to the standards, or not. It's not really something he'd like. The pictures were great, but he listened, and I felt like we were on the same page, and I think he really got what we were looking for in a house. So.
And I think he even picked up on that just from the first time we went out. Kind of feeled us out the first night that we went out and checked out the first 4 or 5 houses, and even made modifications to the houses that we looked at the second time. And was honest with me when I asked. I was like, we had this one on the favorites list. Why didn't we go see that one tonight? And he would give you honest reasons. And once you heard that, I was convinced that it was a great idea that we didn't go see it. So overall, it was a really great process. I knew pretty much right away as soon as we walked through this house, it was something that we did. We went back, took our time, did comparisons of, the pros and cons of each house. I'm absolutely in love with the house. I don't know that we've got to do a whole lot of personal touches yet. We're kind of in limbo. We've got some stuff on order and things like that, and so we're just working on kind of making it our own now. But
and then I can start the fun stuff.
Yes.
The fun stuff. I'm Sara Dixon.
And I'm Brian Fry, and we bought our house with Coldwell Banker, and we'll recommend them to anyone.